Hello everyone, I am Raven Ironwing and welcome to my channel. This is Kawthi Lesson 5, the Kawthi Dictionary. Every language needs a dictionary, and Kawthi is no exception. Kawthi is a dynamic language where words can be created and interpreted on the fly. It is also a language where every sound has meaning, every pictograph has meaning, so we don't need a dictionary to know what the words mean like we would in other languages. We can just listen to a word and the meaning of the word is encoded in the word itself. But why do we need a dictionary in Kawthi still? Well, a dictionary serves more of a purpose than to just tell us the meaning of words. A dictionary is a sort of common place where we can go to all agree upon what words we're going to use to describe different concepts. And with Kawthi, there are a lot of different ways you could express the same concept. One person might think that certain characteristics of a thing are more important than other characteristics, but someone else might not agree. So it helps to have a common basis or a community where we can agree these are the words that we use in this language. So I went ahead and I created a digital dictionary using Python, a programming language that I like to use. So if you go to replit.com/@ravenironwing, you can see my Replit projects there. And that's where you'll find the Kawthi dictionary. So it'll come up with this window where you click on play or run, and then it will come up here. And you can even access the code to see the actual code that I used to program this program. But let's look at the dictionary itself. You don't have to know how to program to do this. So let's say I want to know the meaning of the word dog, how to say dog in Kawthi. Then I just type in dog, and then it tells me the Kawthi word. So the Kawthi word for dog is vdeg. So if you want to know the pronunciation, you just look here at the IPA pronunciation, vdeg. And it tells you the literal meaning if you translate the individual phonemes. It means a normal-sized animal that is for hunting. Alright, so what if we type in a word and it's not in the dictionary? It says there are 656 entries so far. So if I type in something like hat, I can see there's no word for hat yet. Well, I can actually enter that word into the dictionary. So how would I describe the word hat? I would describe it as clothing that you put on your head. So how do I say clothing? Oops, I typed that wrong. So the word clothing is mapeohe. So mapeohe. Mapeohe means protecting thing on a person. So we want to say a protecting thing on a head, not a whole person. So mapeohe. We're going to use the mapeo part right here. But how do I say head now? Okay, so here I have the word for head, which is hathu. So hathu is the word for head, and it literally means a body part with a mind inside. So I want to say ma pe o mapeo hathu. So that is like clothing on your head. So I'm going to change this to clothing on head. Because I've already defined the words head and clothing, so. And I need to make sure I enter in hat instead of head there, because that's the word that we're defining. And then I can add the word by clicking on add word. Alright, so now I can type in hat. And there we go. We have mapeo hathu. Mapeo hathu. So that's how you would say hat in Kawthi. So some words that are quite short in English end up being quite long in Kawthi, and a lot of words that are quite long in English end up being quite short in Kawthi. It all depends on the complexity of the thing we're trying to describe. So that's how you can use the basic dictionary. Now this is a dictionary you could easily use for your own constructed languages. So if you're making your own language for a story, for a video game, or whatever, and you need a dictionary to store your words in, to keep track of it all, you can actually use this code here. So you can see all the code here, you can modify it to your liking, you can put a different font in. Now as far as how to type in Kawthi, so this is just a different font. It's the Kawthi font, and you can even download the Kawthi font from here if you'd like. It's very similar to how it sounds, with some exceptions. So you have to use some capital letters to play around with that. If it just gives you a capital Latin letter, then that means that there's no Kawthi letter in that space. So there are a lot more symbols in the Latin alphabet, including the capital letters, than there are in Kawthi. So if I want to make the R sound, I type A, but if I want to make the A sound, I have to type capital A, and that's simply because there aren't enough lowercase letters for all of the different sounds. So that takes a little bit of getting used to, but it's not too bad. Anyway, that's how you use the Kawthi dictionary. If you have any ideas or comments, voice them in the comments section below. If you like this content, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel and ring the bell if you want to be notified when I post more Kawthi videos. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will be posting more in the near future. Have a good one, and take care. Bye.